Hello, can you hear me, all right? Just give me a heads up. So actually, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Andy, and I'm a student at the University of Washington, or called UW. And and today here, I'm going to make more kind of a like extra video for Math 124 and Math 25 in case you need extra thing to understand their materials. And I'm doing my best to kind of to make my own lecture note, to make my own materials. And if you want to watch my videos or use my thing, you can go to my personal website or search on YouTube for Andy Method 24 or Andy Method 25. I hope my videos can help you to understanding the materials because I will try my best to help people around me. I'm really passionate to let everyone have a positive experiences with Method 20X introductory calc sequence. And here let's roll. So here, so what is Method 24? So Method 24 is more about like differential calculus is more like a limit, the tangent line, and like the application of the derivative and some mechanics. So we calc the calculus one. And topics we include, and for topics you will learn in Method 24, it is. Here's like the topics. I think I need to move this out because otherwise you won't see my handwriting here. Okay. The topics is number one. As I think this is the one I hate the most, is like this circle and tangent line. And number two is the limit. And you learn like different mechanics of something like a limit, but it's more like introductory level. So we're not in kind of like any hard limit here. So it's more like easier one. And number three, derivative mechanics. So for number three, it is like if you have a function that is f of x, you will need to know what is f prime of x, which is the first derivative of fx. Here's the notation that you need to know about method 24. And four, it is the application of the derivative. So this is like the four basic part of method 24. And what makes it hard, it is your time management skill, the loss of skill that makes this class more hard because one thing you want to know that method 24 it is a college level class, that it is not as your high school calc or AP calc. It's a college level mathematics class. That you need a higher level of time management skill to get an A, and more more kind of like the learning tips because it's a college class. One tip about college class it is your professor maybe not an expert teaching as your high school teacher. Yeah, it requires one, it's a time management skill. I think for this class, you need kind of like a moderate high level of time management skill. And number two, good work ethic. And number three, I would say was like kind of a self-discipline because like the college professor are not going to monitor you for everything, so you're responsible for everything. And number four, it is college 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 is college study tips for mathematics class. And for this video, I'm just gonna start that because the video is not the same as your lecture. So what I very recommend you is like do not be absent to your lecture. Even your professor is really monotone, cannot understand everything. Because college is more like a real world that you just force yourself to learn in this environment. And if you don't want to be there, then just don't go to college. I mean, this is gonna be harsh, but that become like the reality that be you might accept at some point in the future. Because when you go to in the workplace, there are lots of burdens, lots of challenges you will face. Mental 24 maybe the very first challenge in college as an adult. You need to be responsible for everything that you have because you're paid for tuition, you're attending classes. It's like college is not fun. It is more more one more step higher in your life. It's next chapter to your life. It is not like a kind of like a time that you have fun, you have joy. I mean, it's like you can, of course, have some fun, but the main part of a college, aside having fun, is learning from all the challenges, obstacles, that learn some knowledges, learn some non-academic skills, interpersonal skills, and make your ability, your and then make you a well-rounded person. And that is what I wanted to say for Meta 24. This class is hard. And what makes Meta 24 hard, again, is not the content itself. It is the a new learning style that you must adjust to. And it's a transition between high school as a teenager to college student and adult. Even older in the future, as as a worker in your workplace. So a challenge is unavoidable. That Meta 24 is not actually just testing your understanding of the concept. It examines you the ability to adjust to a new environment and how to work with everybody around you and how to challenge yourself to a higher stage of your life. So today we are starting by the first chapter, but this chapter it is not in the textbook, but it is in the Meta 24, the syllabus, and that's why I'm gonna make this video. So this chapter can be boring, but after this chapter, the class will be a lot more better. Trust me, I'm here with you. That I recommend you never disappear. Just work hard. Put your full effort on there. Show everyone what you can do. That's how to battle Meta 24 at University of Washington. So the chapter I'm going to deal with at the chapter 2.0. It is this circle and the tangency line. Actually, before, so what is Meta 24 is more about like a rate of change. It's like and we compute like a velocity, and we just and we kind of to like apply in the future that optimizing the areas to calculating like the rate of change everything and the tangent line. This is the first thing we need to learn in this class. So we start section 2.0. Circle and tangent line problem. My ruler here because there's the rulers. So perhaps here we have a problem. So we have a circle. Here's like circle A, and we have a line. Here is like a straight line. And we draw another line perpendicular to the x-axis, which we call like the y-axis. And there's a point A1, and we want to find the tangency to the circle. Then we need to make a tangent line to this circle, which is the orange line. That is just a touch, but not past this circle, not past for two lines. So what is a tangent line? Tangent line is the line that is a perpendicular, which is to touch another line. They only intersect, but did not pass. Only touches another line or plane. and we can have 2 points here, called the intersecting point on quadrant number 2, point B, and in first quadrant we call it point C. And what we need to know is what is the point B, what is the point C, what's the slope of the tangent line. Here's just like entry task that do an example here. Perhaps the radius of this circle is 2. Circle A has a radius of 2. And there are and both tangent line passes a point 4, 4. Point A1 is a 4, 4. And we need to find point B and point C. B, C, and the slope of both tangent lines. Actually, there are 2 ways to find the slope of a tangent line. And there's a long way and a short way. And the short way is we take the derivative of a function, and you can see the function there. It is a linear function, so the power is 1, and we do not have a parabola or like a function that have power of 2, so we cannot use the derivative to compute the slope of a tangent line. And we do not know the point B and C and A, so we cannot compute the slope of both lines. But now we can do it is the long way. With given information, we need to find the slope of a tangent line. And what we need to do it is, and first of all, the radius 2, perhaps we set the point B as AB. A is the X value, B is the Y value. Is on the circle A, and the circle has an equation. It is A squared plus B squared equals to 4, because 2 is the radius. What we need to do right here, it is the center is O2. We draw another perpendicular line from the center to point B, and we can have find like and we define like the slope as m1. This short line has a slope of m. So the slope is B over A. It's B over A. And we can say because it's perpendicular, so the slope of the orange line, it is the reciprocal of it's a negative reciprocal of this black line. So M2 we can define as M2 is the orange line. M2 is equal to 4 minus B, 5 minus A, and it is reciprocal. So we said that M2 is negative reciprocal. So when we have M2, it is negative A over B is the slope of it over the tangent line. We put the equation together and we have it is 4 minus B, 5 minus A equals 2 minus A over B. What we have it is 4B minus B squared equals to negative 5A plus A squared. I think you may ask why I'm doing this, but very soon you will see why I'm doing this. Now, did you see something very good? A squared plus B equal to 4. So we put this and we have 4B plus 5A equals to 4. Now what we can do right now, it is we need to find either A or B. Let's find B, right? 4B equals to 4 minus 5A. B, it is 4 minus 5A over 4. It is B. It is, we can say as a 1 minus 5A over 4. It is B in terms of A. We substitute into the equation A squared and plus B squared, 1 minus 5A over 4 squared goes to 4. Then just do all the algebras here. A squared plus 1 minus this 2 is 5 over 2A plus it is 16. Is it going to be 25 A squared over 16? Equals to 4. we have is this is 41 over 16 is a squared minus 5 over 2a, and 1 is going to be negative 3. It is a 0. Use the quadratic formula here and the root. I mean, to find the root of the function, then we can put the equations here. And the root, it is, you need to find the root x is equal to minus b, it is 5 over 2, plus or minus b squared minus 4ac. The b squared is 25 over 4. 4ac, it is 4. 41 over 16, and then negative 3. Look at it's a positive. And then what we have, it is 2 is 80, it is 8, and it's a 41 over 8. Can put them in there, and we have it as 5 over 2 plus or minus a square root of negative 12 as a plus 12. 12 to 3, 4, 4 over 123, 25, 148, 4 over 148, it is 2 over 74, 2 over 74, it is 37, and 41 over 8, what we have it is 5 over 2 plus or minus square root of 4 of 37 times 8 over 41. It is a root 8 over, and for square root of 37, and we can do like a decimal approximation. Here we have as a square root of 37 is 6.083. 6.3, we plus 2.5. It's going to be 8.583 or 2.5 minus 6.083. It is negative 3.583. We time it as 8 over 41.195. So x is equal to, if we times by 8.583 times 0.195 is 1.674, or you can do negative 3.583 times 0.195, it is negative 699. Negative 0.699. And this is what we get. So x and a y, and we just now we have the x value here. One's 1.6, one's 0. One's negative 0.699. And from the picture here, you can see who has the a value of negative 6 point, who has the x value of negative point 699. It's point B, right? And we put the bx value here into x a squared plus b squared equals to 4. And what we have it is 4, so it's 2. Three here. It's not this equation, okay, wrong equation here. I'm so sorry that I made some mistake. Because that could be something like the x value is 5, but that is impossible here. So we put into this equation. B equals to 1 minus 5a over 4. We obtained point B, it is negative 699. Then this is gonna be negative 1 plus 3.1 plus 5 times 0.699 minus 1. That's gonna actually, I'm gonna do this first. 5 times 0.699 and divided by 4, and then we plus 1 is 1.874. It is the point of B. Point C, and we get the x value is 1.674. If I put it in, it is 1.674 times 5 and then divided by 4. It is negative 1.093. We had 2 points here. And then a very important thing, that the slope is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we have B, C, and A1. So the top orange line is equal to 4 minus point B, it could be 1.874 over x value, it is 4 plus 0.699. What we have, it is 0.4524. It had the bottom. it is 4 minus negative 1.093 over 4 minus 1.674. So it will be 5.093 divided by 4 minus 1.674. It's going to be 2.190 or 1896. That's it. Have all the slope. Since we can't use the derivative to solve the problem, but we can use by doing those kind of algebra thing. This is the most exhausting stuff of the entire class, Master 24. But I hope you'll learn something by this. I just wanted to let you know that some of the professors, they're likely to put this on the midterm, so just to be really careful about it. I don't want you to do bad on your first midterm of college. Like I said, want everybody have a positive experiences at Python 24. Let's do another one. This is page 3. Example 2. Perhaps we have another XY plane. We have another circle, now drawn to scale. We have another point A, 9, 2. They're not drawn to scale. So don't comment on my painting because I'm not an art major. So I will do my best. There are 2 tangent lines here to the circle. It's a royal blue. There's a sky blue line here. Their tangency point touches point E and point F. So what this question gonna do, it is 1. Find E and F. And then number 2, find the slope of L1 and L2. When watch my video, maybe pause the video. And this is like example here because it's 40 and it's past the 40 minutes. I don't want the lecture to, I don't want my video to be long. I want it to be accurate and very detailed. So I've lived this as kind of like assignment, just to try on your own. I would do this on my next video, which will dealing with 2.1 is the secant line and velocity problem. Thank you guys for watching my video. Next video with 2.1. and have a great day.